Well, this one had the makings of just a pound-for-pound slugfest as Waco La Vega and Carthage traded blows in the early goings of this one until the Bulldogs of East Texas just pretty much unleashed Kelvontae Dixon and Mason Courtney. When these guys got hot, that's when things started to pick up for Carthage as they pick up the dub in the Class 4A Division I State Championship, 42-28. Well, hello and welcome to AT&T Stadium here in Arlington, Texas. I'm Manny Diaz. Yeah, what can you say? This one had looked like just a matchup of size. Both teams working with some big kids, pushing over 300 pounds. Yeah, teenage kids at this age. You gotta wonder what's in the water in both Central Texas and out in East Texas. Nonetheless, coming up, we're talking how these two matched up as we hear from both head coaches, plus the emotion that was put into words of winning a 7th state championship for these Carthage Bulldogs. First things first, let's get to the highlights. Let's get the party started. Jarquay Walton and the Waco La Vega Pirates already pulling off an upset against Argyle. Today, looking for another against Tykees Crawford, the 6'5", 335-pound old lineman, and the undefeated Carthage Bulldogs. About 5 to go in the first, somebody finally getting a little momentum going. Landry Keeney hooking up with Malachi Wright, and watch him break a few tackles for a nice gain and a La Vega first down. A few plays later, they give it to Elijah Cummings, who's making reservations for 6 around the corner and in for the 19-yard touchdown as La Vega strikes first, 7-0 Pirates. Ensuing Carthage drive, the Bulldogs come right back on 3rd and 6. Kai Horton to Braden Wade, first down Dogs. Second quarter now, opening play of the frame, handoff to Mason Courtney, and number 2 has himself a 5-yard touchdown, game tied at 7. But here come the Pirates, handoff to Jarquay Walton, just wind him up and watch him go, breaking off a big gain, finally brought down deep in Carthage territory. Very next play, just when you thought Elijah Cummings is stopped dead in his tracks, well, he flips the script to take it in for the 15-yard touchdown. My goodness. Afterwards, giving the camera a little cheese, and the Pirates have themselves a 14-7 lead. Ensuing Carthage drive, the Bulldogs answer. The QB1, Kai Horton to Kelvontae Dixon in the corner of the end zone for the 22-yard touchdown. And once again, this game is tied. Not done with these two just yet. Next La Vega drive, the Pirates rolling the dice on 4th and 3, but unable to move the sticks. This one looking like an interception, but the official review said it hit the ground, turnover on downs. I'll tell you what, the stop gave Carthage some momentum with 10 seconds left in the half. Check out the composure of Kai Horton as he hooks up with Kelvontae Dixon, who makes the stretch for the score. 20-yard pitch and catch, and the Dogs are taking a 21-14 lead into the half. Carthage would go on to pour it on in the second half as they go on to claim the program's 7th state title in the rout of Waco La Vega this afternoon, 42-28. The Carthage playmakers just brought it and some this afternoon. Mason Courtney and Kelvontae Dixon combined for 403 all-purpose yards. That's rushing and receiving, while each had 3 touchdowns when it was all said and done. After the game, 2 of the best coaches in Texas hit the podium.
I thought we were more physical, and we talked about we've got to win, be more physical to win, and be aggressive and do what we do, but we've got to be physical, and I thought we controlled the front. We did give up a couple of big plays where we missed some tackles, but we knew how good offensively they were too. They averaged over 40 points, and we held them. They're at the end. We got them the game. If it wasn't for 2 fumbles in the red zone, I think it would have been a little bit better.
They're a tough matchup for anybody they play. And yeah, I mean, they got guys out there that can. They got guys out there that can make plays, and they got a massive offensive line. If you try to go 6 in the box and they got 11 personnel, they got a tight end in there, you're down a man, and you're trying to borrow a man to help on this guy, but also tell him he's got to fit on a run. It's difficult for any kid.
7 championships, I mean, most coaches, I do not have one friend from my hometown that's ever won one, and so that kind of puts it in perspective, and to get even one is amazing, but just to keep rolling and to get a 7 is unbelievable. It's tribute to these guys. These are our captains. And my coaches, we got the best coaches, and being able to keep the best coaches in the staff. We started with Coach Preston on defense, and Coach Mack was our offensive coordinator. I mean, just being able to keep that environment all the time.